All right. What was I looking at? Okay, this is the one where I was just going to do Scorpion for almost literally everything. I think we can also bring Hyperion. Yeah, those two will be fun. Scorpion, Hyperion, Scorpion, Hyperion. I guess Wiccan would be really fun if I had him. We can go ahead and bring Masacre. Yeah. Scorpion, Hyperion, Masacre. Do I have a decent Mystic for this? Hey, Francis, how's it going? I mean, Hood, kind of. That doesn't sound very fun. Technically Doom, that also doesn't sound very fun. Okay, I think this is probably what we're gonna do then. In that case, I'm just gonna bring Reed along for a pre-fight on Hype, and then I'll plan ahead. Let's just throw Nimrod on there. Hey, Tiberius, Answer Man, how's it going? I love seeing all that T5B. Oh, you know what? One second. If I'm not... I bought way too many early access bundles lately. But basically, if I'm not doing Battlegrounds here, I might as well be boosted. Get this done faster. Yes, I am still, at least as far as I know, gonna be on the rankings team and talking to them about that. Does that concern you, or are you concerned that I might not be? That's pretty juicy. Man, Masakre really has one of the best heavy counters in the game. Whoa! Luke really did not travel much there. That was a little risky. Hey, Madrox Bean, how's it going? Alright, Chavez for this one. Side quest has been a gem this month for the mini account. Very cool. I've barely done any of it. I'll have to check that out. Trying to study. Yeah, I always enjoy the story content, honestly. I know it's easier, but I really don't care. Wow. That was interesting. That's fine. Oh, that was very dangerous. For some reason, I was like, oh, cool, I have a bar of power. Let me charge. Ugh, whatever. Okay. There we go. That's what we're supposed to be doing here. I don't know what I just did there, but that's fine. Alright, that should be it. Way more concerned that I might not be. Okay, I appreciate that. No, as far as I know, that's all still gonna keep going. And I guess I'll just be slightly defended or slightly offended if some of the other members are arguing for my characters to not be that high. But that's okay. Got a Mystic 2-3 from completion. Very cool. Love me some Hood. Yeah, I completely agree, Bean. I try to play into them. I find I enjoy that more. Alright, well, we're not going to refresh the Petrify this last time, but that's okay. We've been ramping nicely. Thanks, Tiberius. Egg was awesome with Chug? What is egg? I'm drawing a blank. When I get to 815, there's a lane, 400k special twos. Yeah, I remember that one from the beta. What time is it? 8:54 for me. Nice, Cyber. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. His freaking combos are so stupid. Okay. Hopefully off to the races here. Just need this dude to throw his special one. There we go. Whoa, that was on me. So was that, but that's unfortunate. I'm just going to eat the power stings because otherwise it would get out of control. Oh well. I think that's probably the last time we're using the Sakura on this path. Oh, okay, in the tournament. I got you. I got you. Cool. I'm glad that went well. Do I think Anti-Venom's worth rank 3 on dupes? No, not really. I do think that Anti-Venom is better than the popular perception of him, but he has some real weaknesses, and I think a lot of the things that you would want to use him for involve really leaning into him being high sig. Oh, I shouldn't have done the suppression field. Like, it is Dorm, and so I don't necessarily want him getting to a special 2, but that was still ultimately a mistake, I think. As was that. Okay, we got our freebie in. Next one will cause degen. We know how this works. Oh my god. I don't know why I thought he was coming. Come on, buddy. Okay, it's just gonna be one of those days. Because now he's gonna be unblockable. Alright, this is going very, very poorly. Jesus. Yep, that's fine. I don't even care. Okay, that's one way to get the unblockable trigger out safely. Dear Lord. So passive. That's cool to hear, nerd. Why go shock instead of rupture? Because of the lane. Um, it has shock vulnerability and sixth sense, and you need the shocks to bypass it. Yeah, that was bad. That's dumb. That's on me. This is not lining up well. There we go. That's what I need. Honestly, I just should have focused on the incinerates earlier because the incinerate vulnerability is more important than the furies. I should have gotten those later. That's fine. It's not like this fight is going poorly. Is the corruption animation also bugged? I believe so. Basically, it's just any conditional VFX, like anything that is visual related but is triggered through code, is messed up right now. Oh god, I don't even remember what the hood node is. I'm gonna pick somebody who can't do it. I just know I am. Yeah, I'm just Caban DLL for that. Is it literally just Caltrops PWF? Because that part I remember. That's what I'm nervous about, that there's something else. Okay, so it is just Prey on the Feeble, Foresight, Prowess, Puncture. Oh, okay, well that's... Alright, I've already got Nimrod. Thanks, Manticore. Okay, we'll be fine. Pick two at Panera, and why isn't the broccoli cheddar soup involved? I don't go to Panera that much, Adrox, so I don't know that I can really answer that. Nothing against broccoli cheddar soup, though. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's literally just all of it easy. Appreciate that, John. That's right, Foresight. Why do I always forget about that node until I trigger it? Alright, one last big one. Let's try and get Foresight up before the big special, too. I mean, that's not going to be long enough, but that's alright. We can do it one more time. Whoa! Excuse you. I feel like I've been getting a few more input issues the last couple days. That, that was... That was interesting. Sometimes Tiberius, but not versus Thing, because the timing is already so difficult there. And here I die. Yeah, that's fine. That's what happens. Hold on, let me put in a quick input issue report for this one. Oh, I'm never going to be a Cowboys fan, Cyber. Don't worry about that. I'm not a huge football person in the first place, but when I am much more of a sad Texas fan than a Cowboys one. Well, y'all timed that poorly. Yeah, Texans have been struggling plenty for a long time now. Hey, pal. Cool. Is there anything on this path that I cannot zerg with either Odin or Odin Surfer? Doesn't look like it. Let's go. Yeah. God, those hurt Madrox. You know the team's in a rough spot when somebody like JJ Watt leaves and all you can think is, yeah, that makes sense. Wow, he stopped on a dime. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this path is a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm sure it fell. I just used hype on the last one. That's actually kind of depressing. We don't even get to see what the special 2 would have done. Okay. Odin's just too good. Did he just block a heavy? Am I imagining that? Or did it just not land? Oops, that's on me. Meant to throw that with the armor up. It doesn't really matter. No, Sarah Ghost. It's more to if you are close to an opponent and it lines up properly between your respective hitboxes, it can make them more aggressive. It's not as surefire as it used to be. Um, but it's more an old habit I have. Yeah, Odin is very, very good. That was on me. A bit too early for the first one there. Jesus Christ. There were several things in there that didn't feel right. I still want to use the special too, though, so here we go. There we go. Was that so hard? So freaking massive. Like, I know it was a risk, but come on, man. Oh well. I just need to not dex before the special 2 with against Taskmaster. Or I need to dex, bait out the heavy, and then land a hit and immediately throw it, because that does the same thing, and that's clearly more safe. So, lesson learned for next time. Would I rank 3 Black Panther Civil War for Battlegrounds? No. Like, he has some defensive utility, but he's not nearly tanky enough, or he doesn't slow people down enough to actually buy you any time. You're basically hoping somebody doesn't know how to fight him and that they get wrecked. And that's just not likely to happen above a certain level. And God, he is miserable on offense. Odin is not that hard to learn. I have a guide on him from last like July or so, Manticore. Right. Surfer, because as good as Odin is, he doesn't have access to his true strike here, and so the damage would be pretty piddling. Oh, you know what? It's the gimme shelter node, isn't it? Because it gives them. I thought that it only let them resist block breaks when auto blocking, but it looks like it's just letting them do that period, like the toggle has been switched on. Hello? Excuse me. Parried. Wow. I'm honestly amazed that didn't do it. Odin does not have any shock resistance or immunity. Odin gives shock resistance to somebody else via the pre-fight. He himself does not have any of that. You're not too crazy about Iron Doom anymore? Why is that, Slay? It's a bit of both, Tiberius. Um, I hope no one objects to me saying this, but basically the buff program as it currently exists is kind of like when the people doing buffs are doing buffs for characters that they want to buff, if that makes any sense. And that's kind of because that's what I used to say is somebody said like, "Oh, why don't they buff OG Iron Man? He deserves it." But like what I said back then before I worked here was, well, maybe nobody's had a good idea for OG Iron Man yet. And it feels like that's kind of what it is. It's like if somebody has a great idea for OG Iron Man, cool, they start working on him. But otherwise, maybe that person has a really cool idea for Ant-Man, so they start working on him. And that's kind of where we are. So I have picked someone to work on, but that doesn't mean that I am obligated to do that on a regular basis going forward, if that makes sense. Hey, James. Yeah, and I responded to your comment, Tiberius. I am planning on at least doing the spotlights with context going forward because those are functionally guides. And I do plan to keep working through my backlog of older characters. This is a bit of both, David, because I have not done the initial clear, but I am exploring the quests one at a time. Yeah, there it is. Defender gains 100% chance to resist heavy block break. It's just all the time. That's the problem. Okay, Odin for Apoc, let's go. Ooh, Kingpin or Cow? That's a tough one. I think I'm just gonna say if you have or soon will have Hood or Joe ranked, then Kingpin. Otherwise, Cow. But that would trigger Dex. For those of you wondering why I'm not just rushing to the special 3, aptitudes only apply to buffs that have already been triggered, and so I want the single permanent fury on the special 3 to be as big as it possibly can. There we go. Just don't like how everything is tied to his armor up. I can understand that, yeah. I should have gotten the Dex buff. I think it would have made the difference. That part, I am a little bit with you on Slay. That like I think the rest of his stuff completely turning off with the armor up buff makes a ton of sense. And honestly, given what he can do, I'm not upset that the immunities are tied to the armor up, but I definitely hear where you're coming from because that has always been one of my primary complaints with Silver Centurion. Because unlike Guardian, where it feels like super fair to me when the resistances go away with the armor up, like Guardian still has some other tech and can heavy to get an armor up back, right? Silver Centurion just isn't usable for his immunities if there's anything that interferes with that buff. So I get where you're coming from for sure. Afternoon, Skarko. No, it's okay, Tiberius. I know a lot of people are very curious, and I don't hold it against any of you. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, you backed me up against a wall or anything. It's more like I think this is okay to say. Hey, B, how's it going? Yeah, we'll see, Tiberius. As far as the company goes, like the what you call it, the deep dives that Dave and Mike do are still the primary official resource, and I'm not about to take that away from them, right? Plus, like as much as you guys, as much as you guys enjoy those guides, and I really love you for it, they are just too long for a good chunk of the player base. Oops, I went right past that one. That's okay. Okay, again with the freaking hood hitting me because I can't parry. Not a fan. Oh, right. I had tracking. Man, I could have handled that so much better. She's a better counter for this than I was treating her as. That's on me. I'm still very new to her. I think his dupe is pretty darn good besides Prestige, David. Yeah, the pause thing is actually to make the code cleaner, Slay, but I understand the problem. Thanks, B. I still need to watch that one. I've been dealing with one particular problem at work. It's not like a problem, just some software not firing correctly. And so I haven't really had things to do where I could pull something up. But I do very much want to do it soon. Nice, Cyber. That's a cool 2 and 3. Nice, Luke. Congrats. I tried turning it on and off again. Ooh. Many times and many ways, my friend. Okay, Caustic Temper. But you can block and you get Flare. Oh, this is the Joe lane. This is overwhelmingly the Joe Fixit lane. Alright. I mean, I'm going to bring somebody else specifically for Spark and probably for Nova, but yeah, this is going to be a blast. Let's do this. That'll handle Spark, actually, which allows me to do this for the power stings, which should be really juicy with flare. Do I want to bring anybody in particular for Nova? I could do Diablo. Why not? And then if we're there, we might as well do Kingpin. Do I happen? I mean, you're probably asking the chat because yes, I do know what champ was supposed to be buffed, but then wasn't because of the whole Russia thing. But I can no longer speculate. I have not seen IT Crowd. Alt F4 fixes all of my problems. I mean, fixes it temporarily, but then I want to use it again. I just clearly need to roll sevens more often. No, Joe is good for this lane because poison immune, because life steal, and then that gets juiced by flare because he has a lot of debuffs, because he has class advantage against the mystics. He's very good. Yeah, you can use Gulk. I think Joe's going to do more damage than Gulk on average. It does feel like there's been more stuff that Gulk is at least kind of okay for lately, though. I would not mind ranking one. Come on, Sparky. Thank you. Those are beautiful power stings. I very much appreciate it, sir. Oh, that was the freaking problem. Was Joe really doing all of that without me parrying to get the Furies? Jesus Christ. I cannot believe I was misplaying it that badly and he was looking that good. I had passive Furies with Joe, David. Those don't count for Caustic Temper. I don't think I had active ones. At least not for a good chunk of the fight. Well, let's make sure we do it this time. Yeah, that lifesteal already looks better. Oh, did not realize I was unblockable. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I had any active furies for the last one. Yeesh. What a mensch. Hey, Axe, thank you. I wish you luck with the Joe, John. Bro! Carnage, are you serious? Oh, now I can't get the active fury. You jerk. I should have parried beforehand. Let me just not throw a special. Alright. We'll see, Skarko. For one thing, they do those in the studio. And I am not in Vancouver. They are working on Gauntlet. There was some more progress made today. But it's a kind of complicated issue because no other quest has ever really worked the way Gauntlet does. I work at home, Luke. Yeah, it's fine. I really don't like the combination of Counter-Strike and this particular node, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm really hoping for Wiccan in the next one. Act 6 is really not that bad, especially now. If you haven't tried it in a while, you should. God, I hate Counter-Strike so much. That should do it. Or not. I literally took my hand off the iPad. Oh yeah, no, I was there on release. It was not fun at the start. A lot of it was more the gates than the nodes, though. It was just so restrictive. The strength in numbers sucked. That was really painful. But a lot of the other stuff I don't mind. The obvious, what's it? Acid Wash Mysterio. That was bad. My suggestion for a non-recoil mastery build, I do have a video on that as well, Zach. But basically, it involves I mean, what I'm currently running is Max Despair, Max Inequity, Max Petrify, Max Mystic Dispersion, no points in Pacify, no points in Assassin, only 1 point in Willpower, and kind of put the rest where you want. Nice, Garco. Do they have a list of champs to pick, or how do they know which to create besides the MCU promotions? I'm not part of that process, Sergio. But from what I can pick up, I think it's mostly like it's some kind of collaborative process between whoever on the team um, is trying to shape where the game goes and Marvel. Like everyone we add to the game needs Marvel approval. Two champs in each class, would I say, are worth rank 4 for utility more than prestige? I mean, there's more than two in every class, honestly. Game's in a good spot for that. Actually, Omega Sentinel was fun. Let's do that again. I can get better about that. I mean, off the top of my head, I can give you my favorites. In science, it would probably be Mr. Fantastic and probably Scorpion at this point. To add some immunities in, good argument can be made for Cap. In skill, for as problematic as he is, it has to be like Nick and then someone else. So for me, it's going to be like Nick and Killmonger, but the objective answer is probably Nick and Kingpin. For Mutant, it's obviously Apocalypse and someone else. A lot of people are going to pick Archangel, a lot of people are going to pick Kitty. Hmm. I don't think somebody like House of X or Havoc or even Storm X is crazy if you like them. Tech, if you're fine with Ghost being banned in war periodically, sure, go her. But for me, I'd rather have Nimrod and then somebody a little bit different. So Omega Sentinel is actually quite different. I think Nimrod and Omega Sentinel would be fantastic. You could add in Tech Doom there. You could add in Guardian. There's a number of different things you could do. But for me at the moment, it's Nimrod and someone else. And then in Cosmic, Hercules doesn't exist, so let's see. Surfer isn't obvious outside of Prestige. I really like Hype, but I don't know that his utility is actually that broad. So I would pick somebody with Power Drain resistance. It doesn't really matter whether it's like Gallon is the strongest right now, but Venom Pool, Venom, King Groot, Terrax all have different advantages. And then you want somebody who does some of the other stuff, like a lot of unique buffs. So Gallon also does that, but Hulkling or Odin, somebody on that side of things would be very good as well. Why only one willpower? Because the first point gives you 5/10 of a percent of healing, and the next two only give you another tenth. It 3 points in willpower is a terrible opportunity cost investment unless you are running the recoil tree, in my personal opinion. I do have a guide for Mr. Fantastic J, yeah. Japanese Spider-Man? I have no idea. Does Marvel pretend that doesn't exist or something? Her energy resistance triggers off non-dots, but her other stuff is only her personal ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's all personal. Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm only going to use the ones that matter. Yeah, but what else is new, Ida Slim? I don't find ghost nuking very interesting, personally. Not going to tell anyone else they can't do it, but it's just not for me. Wow. He got me. That's gonna sting. No stun for you. Fun. Luke, as far as I know, Kabam has not confirmed those. What you're thinking of is that JX, a content creator in the CCP, put out a guess based on clues from Kabam for who was coming out each month. And His success rate's pretty darn good, but it's not 100%, so I wouldn't consider that confirmed until the announcement goes out. Gotcha, Jay. Okay, hope that helped. Hey, Sensei. R4 Corvus for the fun factor. It's not insane if you run those masteries. I would never do it, but it's not a bad rank up. He benefits quite a bit from it. Hey, Jim, Marcus, how's it going? Heat my units so I can blow them all in November. Hey, Eric. Yeah, OS was so good in that. Thanks, Slim. I'm still very new to her, but I feel like something clicked today. That fight felt good. Hey, Max. What do you mean 3 hours? Like for the whole thing? That sounds wrong. Didn't it take Karate Might 10? Okay, this is just skill crits the lane, huh? That's fine. Yeah, I like me a skill path. We do need to be a little bit careful with Claire. But mainly just to bring somebody who doesn't rely on buffs, because she'll always have charges. But that should be okay. Definitely bringing Killmonger, Jabari, Black Panther, and somebody else. But that's probably fine. And then the bosses. Oh, it's been a while. Okay, I remember this one. This is the one where it's just basically, yeah. That's just She-Hulk versus She-Hulk. All right, we'll leave her on there. Actually, probably want to leave Reed. One, two, three. And then I think we're good. Elsa for Claire? No, that's exactly what I don't want to do because Claire is just going to nullify my precisions. And she's going to nullify the combo party ones too. Oh, 1.1. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, the degen? Nah. That's fine. That bothers me a lot less than the defensive battlegrounds thing, but that's still a little bit cheesy. I just don't like bringing 5 stars if my 6 stars can do it standing up. You know what I mean? See, that's fun to me. Yeah, Kingpin is very good. Yeah, I do finally have a 6-star Elsa, but she's only rank 1. She's going up at some point. I've loved Elsa for a long time. Come on, buddy. All right, fine. Busted or incinerates? Kind of depends on who you talk to, and I think it somewhat depends on the matchup. I tend to favor busted. Nice, Axe. Yeah, that makes sense, Jim. I mean, the basic rundown is apply pre-fights and throw special twos until you're ramped, Jay. But beyond that, that is kind of what the guide is for. There's a lot to talk about with Reed. Yep, I knew it was. As soon as that one started, I was like, nope, I'm messing up combo party on this one. That's okay. Yeah, not ideal. No, I swear I stopped dashing back, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's just what I get for not being good at that evade. And for drinking a cider before the stream. Nope, not pushing you to special 2. Thank you. It actually was East Cider, nah. It was their. Have you had their passion fruit one? It's freaking delicious. But thanks, I was proud of the first one. When in doubt, blame the alcohol. You are darn right. I respect that, Eric. I've been trying to work out more, but both are on the table. Yeah, you have to check it out. I think it might have been a special release, but I found it at Specs, I think. Actually, no, that one was at Trader Joe's. That's fine. Glad that happened before I got to 10. Ah, I really thought that one counted. Ooh, I thought that would have finished it. That's okay. Hey, Jim, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Either at Specs or Trader Joe's. Is Specs from Austin? I know Trader Joe's isn't, right? Yeah, mixology is super fun. I agree, Eric. Thanks, Subimon. I just saw that. I appreciate it. What I think of the Dragon Man? I haven't taken it on the live server yet. I will. I no longer have to pretend that that's the first time I've seen it, though. Which is kind of fun. Do I even have anybody else who can take her? Because it goes passively unstoppable, right? Like, it's pretty much just She-Hulk or bust. I guess Hawkeye, but that... Oh, God, that would be awful. Strife, kind of? That sounds worse. Toad definitely doesn't have the uptime necessary. All right, we'll put in Hawkeye just in case. I am in Texas. Specs is definitely in Houston. I'm used to it. Infuriate makes the intercepts comfortable. Yeah, but then I have to put Herc on my team, and that makes me sad. Yeah, Ace is really solid Excellus. I agree with, I don't think I've had the honey apple, and I'm not sure that would be my thing, but the pear and the pineapple are great. Fully agreed there. Oh, I should have swapped in House of X. That would have made way more sense. Oh, nope, back off. Okay. Really do not want to get hit in the face. Whoops. My bad. Thought I dashed back. Apparently all I did was drop block. Oh, and that's on me for sure. Ooh, that was unpleasant. There we go. Thank you, Adrenaline. Thought that was a parry, too. Okay. Let's manage our uptime better. This is just a long, slow fight. That's all it is. Yeah, should have brought a House of X. Although, actually, no, because then I wouldn't have applied the slow properly, and I probably just would have gotten a false sense of security and been hit in the face more often. So, yeah, okay. That's fine. Just settle in. It really is a ton of health for somebody without a lot of counters. Whoa, no. Ah. Inputs. Yeah, I'll do it with Hawkeye. Yeah, Suleiman, I have a guide. Could one of my mods grab the Mr. Fantastic guide and put it in the chat? It's come up enough now. Hey, Cream Cheese, how's it going? I still need to watch the latest one, but I agree, I'm enjoying it. Hawkeye should honestly be fine, he just has to play a little more carefully. Alright, expect the debuff immunity, wait it out. Whoa! That was like Ultra Instinct perfect release right there. I don't even know what I just did. Come on, let me pause my bleeds. Yes, thank you. Hey, Zach, how's it going? Dragon Man fight is good for practicing Quicksilver. That makes sense. Anyone can counter if you intercept while she's unstoppable. That's right, Jim. I completely forgot about that clause. I probably should have done that with Killmonger. That would have been fun. Why is my mouse being weird? Come on, man. Jesus. Alright, it should be pinned now. Thanks, Knock. Mind a DBZ? Not like yes, but I'm not caught up. And I have not made a real attempt at catching up in a couple years. But I'm familiar with the basics. Yeah, it's a good call, Marcus. I'll definitely make sure I have Hawkeye in my deck once I get up there. Alright. Attack attackers with armor ups. That's easy enough. And enhance parry armor up. Ah, but if you parry, they go unblockable. So ideally, someone who doesn't need that. I mean, all of the best tech attackers, except like Silver Centurions, still apply. Hold on, let me take a look at the bosses, because it's been a while. Do I remember doing this War Machine with Diablo? That sounds accurate. Or maybe Venom Pool? So, like, almost any villain, or just, like, Venom Pool. Alright, I'll give that a shot. That's fine. I don't really need to worry about that. You. I really wish my Silver Centurion was duped. You. You. Rock stream. Yeah, absolutely not. Should try to catch up. Yeah, it's on my list, but I feel like because it's more recent, I need to finish The Boys first. I just don't have much TV time these days, but I do want to. Kingpin? Yeah, okay. I'm just not worried. We have Nimrod and Sentinel for villains. We'll be fine. Hey, throw it. Thank you. Maybe Sam isn't the best for this. I definitely see why you said Omega Sentinel. It's not bad, though. Okay, why do I have the Furies now and I didn't a second ago? That's what I don't understand. Did they go on cooldown? Did I miss something? Ouch. Jesus. Alright. I'll restart. But what was I missing? Why did that... It doesn't make any sense. Like, I really can't process why the Furies stopped. Thank you, PWF. Okay. That makes more sense. I'm gonna drop Sentinel and bring Omega Sentinel, though. See, I am clearly tired today. That's why I have you guys. Keep me straight. Okay. So that is why I was getting the extra ruptures. It's still odd. Are you serious? No armors? Man, sometimes he is just so unreliable. Alright, I'm just not gonna bring him then. Because that's just frustrating. Who else was I talking about then? Oh, it wasn't Diablo, it was iBomb. That's right. Okay. Hey Vega, how's it going? Yeah, it was still weird though, PWF, because you could see there were some spots where the bleeds weren't applying, but I also wasn't applying ruptures. And it should be one or the other, right? Because he applies the ruptures when he causes bleeds to fail, but whatever. I'm just not dealing with that one again. I don't know if you were here earlier, Cyber, but it's for conditional visual effects, like things that are controlled by stuff in the code. That's like why Emma doesn't work or Ghost, because those are things that turn on and off. Sunspot looks fine because this is what Sunspot looks like. I'm not sure anybody bothered or is going to believe me at this point in the stream, but I definitely dashed back as soon as I finished that, and it did not matter in the slightest. Yeah, my silver cent isn't. Uh, yeah, it's fine. But Guardian should be great here. You can notice that the plasma's already pretty low. Reason being that the armors are stopping his hits because he can't crit, but his shocks are continuing to go up and up and up. See there? One of those was like 13k. No gamma for you. I do want him to throw this special one, though. There we go. Hey, Troy, how's it going? Yeah, that makes sense, Coat. I don't know about Mysterio. Did I say hi to Vega? I can't even remember right now. But I did chuckle at the Omega Sentinel Nimrod thing. Don't noted champs usually glow purple? That sounds correct, yeah. Thanks, easy. Told me to go take a long walk off a short pier. That doesn't sound very nice. Look, that's on me. It's almost like Squirrel Girl has some tools. Look at her turning off that auto block. I hate that special 2 so much. I never notice when she throws it. Oh well. Hey, Snoops, Accelerate, how's it going? Nimrod or Omega Sentinel? Who do I prefer? I mean, I prefer Nimrod, but I think people make far too much of needing to prefer one or the other. There's a reason that, even though I have a SIG 200 rank 4 Nimrod, I ranked Omega Sentinel to 3 as soon as I got her. I wasted no time in that. And thanks for the tip, Knop. That makes a lot of sense, and I am clearly not processing all that well tonight. Stop throwing heavies, Aegon. Nobody cares about your combo shield. Whoa! Okay, didn't realize that medium was the end of the combo. That was unfortunate. Come on, buddy. Throw it. Thank you. Yeah, work, I'm sure. I hope so, Skarko. A lot of great small channels in the tournament. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Forgot about his power drain. Yeah, easy. There's definitely some overlap, and they could probably do with some more diversity, but like there have been a lot of good strides in that, and I think the recent reworks help. I don't want to dex it, I just can't help. And that's why I need to dex it. Alright, come here, you jerk. Time to parry. Okay, done and dusted. Goodbye. I don't know that I need to swap anybody, actually. Alright, let's just hit him till he dies. Alright, and then let's make sure we get back up to a special one as soon as we can. Because we don't want to run out of debuffs. There we go. Time that perfectly. There was a 20k in there. Jeez. Big numbers. Cool. Hit him till he dies. The quest is weak. It's just not fair, PWF. We're all about fairness here. I definitely could have done that, Skarko. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know, it wasn't my focus. I don't even remember what I was thinking at that point in the fight. But I don't think you have to worry about what you suggested. Alright, I think I'm going to call the stream here, though, because we're at about the 2-hour mark. And as much as I want to get this done as quickly as possible, I don't want to be up too late tonight. So, hold on. Yeah. Thanks again, Imagine Jim, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It's fun as always. And I will catch you tomorrow. Because I will probably be doing some more of this tomorrow morning. All right. See y'all then, as soon as my mouse wakes up and lets me end the stream. There we go. All right. Later, everybody.